Rescue helicopters lowered people one by one onto dry highways in Houston after picking them up from their flooded homes. This man took the ride with his young son.
This is all we got. We lost the car, all the clothes, school clothes, everything gone. Everything gone.
Residential streets became waterways for boats, rescuing people as Tropical Storm Harvey continues to pound Houston.
It's got to be a 500-year flood or a 1,000-year flood. It's ridiculous.
I don't think we'll ever see it again. I sure hope not.
Thousands called for help, including the residents at La Vida Bella Assisted Living Facility who waited for rescue in waist-deep water. Some people used their own boats to rescue neighbors, but that wasn't always a safe option. This man thought he could get his pickup through the deep water, got out in time, but then tried to go back inside for his glasses. The driver of this tractor trailer was rescued on live television.
And here he comes.
Valencia Jenkins and her family walked barefoot from her apartment complex to this convention center that's now a shelter.
Everything gone. All I got is Pampers and wipes.
Some Houston areas are on track to set a rainfall record, 50 inches in some areas, because Harvey is expected to stick around for days. So far, the storm has affected a quarter of the Texas population, about 6.8 million people. That includes the people who live in Rockport, Texas, where Harvey made landfall Friday night as a Category 4 hurricane. Kenneth Craig, CBS News, Houston.
The image is so hard to look at tonight. First Warning Weather Team coverage continues. Meg McNamara tracking Tropical Storm Harvey as well as another system closer to home. Meg.
That's right, Jonathan. Let's start off, though, with Harvey. I want to show you the radar imagery here. So the heavy rainfall, you'll also notice those boxes popping up. That would be from tornado warnings over the past couple of hours for some of those counties near Houston, near Galveston. Let's talk about rainfall totals. So I want to show you some of the numbers that we've seen. Now, keep in mind, what I'm going to show you is just over the past 24 hours. We know that certain spots have seen up to 30 inches of rain since this storm moved over southeastern Texas, but some of the totals popping up for us, 10 to 13 inches just in the past 24 hours. So very impressive. And we heard from Kenneth, yes, the potential for 50 inches of rain for certain folks. Now, want to move further off. This is over the southeast coast, you can see. So this is potential tropical cyclone 10 right now. That's what it's being called, but is likely going to become tropical storm Irma by tomorrow, and it is going to move up the eastern coast. I'll show you that track in a second, but here we are with Tropical Storm Harvey. Now you'll notice an update here. It is now moving east southeast right around 3 miles an hour. So yes, that flooding threat now moving east, including Louisiana as well, but is expected to stay in Texas till just about Thursday when we see that storm right on the border there between Texas and Louisiana. That's why there's the potential for more continued flooding for Texas. It is expected to move briefly offshore at some point tomorrow, but at that point it could re-strengthen before it again moves back up over southeastern Texas. So they are certainly not done with that flooding threat. As we run the track, though, for this potential tropical cyclone 10, you'll notice it moves up the east coast there. Right now, pretty much nearly stationary, but will begin a turn towards the north by later tonight. Jonathan?